due to the rain being so heavy, there was water till 3 to 4 feet. So we weren't able to go to the exams, to the school, and even exams were happening. So it was very difficult and we had to put a lot of effort just to go to school and write exams.
So even when we get small rain, we are getting panicked because we are thinking that we'll get into a flooded situation. So normally whenever it rains, we feel happy, but the scenario is getting reversed nowadays. So we are getting scared, like whether we'll get flooded and how we'll commute.
The government is introducing so many new schemes, but we are witnessing the same situation every year. For even the small rains, we are witnessing the same situations. It's kind of gives us the feel like so we would go back to the 2015 flooded years. So this has been repeating, and we don't really see any visible improvement from the government. So this must be changed.
We have filed a case in National Green Tribunal against Corporation of Greater Chennai. At the time of judgment, the judges are asking why we have built a house in a lower place, as though we have built a house in a lake area. This has been allotted by Government of Tamil Nadu Housing Board, and they have developed everything 40 years back. And this is the case now we are. And from the government, we are not able to get any solution.
Every year, monsoon rains turn Chennai streets into rivers, leaving commuters stranded, homes flooded, and lives disrupted. In 2023, a high-level panel named the Thiruppugazh Committee submitted its final report on flood management for Chennai city to the state government. The DMK government promised transparency and even a white paper on implementing the committee's recommendations. But 2 years later, neither the report nor the white paper has been made public. This year, instead, Chennai Corporation has been focusing on creation of artificial ponds, setting up of eco parks, and setting up new stormwater drains in flood-prone neighborhoods. The federal visited a couple of sponge parks and artificial ponds.
While the Chennai Corporation promises sponge parks, artificial ponds and restoration works ahead of the monsoon, the larger question remains if the recommendations from the Thiruppugazh Committee have been implemented, why the report is still hidden from the public. Transparency was promised, but secrecy continues.
The Thiruppugazh Committee, led by a retired IAS officer, studied 3 decades of Chennai's flood data and recommended 161 measures. Officials claim a majority of the tasks have been completed, yet the government has not shared the report or its findings with the public. Activists question why the city floods even for lighter rains even after implementing Thiruppugazh Committee's recommendations.
One of the biggest contributing factors to water logging, not flooding, water logging and inundation, is the way we tamper with our roads and our infrastructure. Nobody monitors what we are doing. And buildings also, these big buildings we build, landscaping, the so-called landscaping that we do to establish these lawns, you recontour the place. All those have to be given a serious thought. So the minute a water body became irrelevant for agriculture, when it ceased to have an irrigation quality, we said it's okay, we can reclaim it. So Chennai, if you look at all of Chennai's monuments, housing colonies, added areas, they were all developed on wetlands. So this in summary is the rainwater becoming a floodwater story. Character of the flood itself has changed. Earlier floodwaters used to build up slowly but recede quite fast. Now it's just the opposite. It's flash flooding. In a day's time, a few hours' time, the area gets flooded. And the water doesn't recede at all. It stays and keeps building up. So these two features are there. My pet peeve is, after the 2015, so much has been done, or at least including NGOs. We all claim we have restored so many directions. But flooding continues. So either we haven't done our job well, or the basic understanding is wrong. We still haven't figured out flooding, is my take.
Despite several attempts made by the Federal Minister for Municipal Administration and Water Supply, K.N. Nehru was not available for the comment. When the federal approached Thiruppugazh, who headed the committee and submitted the report, he said he does not want to comment on the issue. He also said he thoroughly studied the problems of flood in Chennai and given solutions. And it's up to the government to implement the recommendations. A study by the Anna University's Department of Geology based on Chennai city map of 1893 revealed nearly 60 large water bodies in the core of Madras city. By 2017, this number had shrunk to just 28. Over the time, lakes and tanks gave way to concrete jungles. Today, artificial ponds are being created to fill that void.
Whenever there is a flood, our cars, they go inside water. Our furniture go inside water. There is no permanent solution. They talk big projects. They said they will have an artificial pond, but they are closing ponds. Here in IMCOPS, there was a huge pond, government pond. They closed that and made car park.
Experts say Chennai once had hundreds of natural tanks. Over the years, ponds, tanks and lakes absorbed rainfall and recharged groundwater. Today, much of that network has been lost to concrete spaces and encroachment. And the city floods every year, even for lighter rains.